In my restless dreams, I see that town. Soundless mound.
Yo, wait, hang on. Soundless mound? Isn't this
Shh. Be quiet. You don't want to get done for copyright infringement, do you?
Well, no.
At least that's what I think this modder's done.
Huh?
Yeah, so, without mentioning any James, he looks as though he's gone and taken the Silent Hill concept, but changed some names, locations, character names, things like that. But I guess if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, well then it's Silent Hill.
Oh, you said it.
Soundless mound, it's Soundless mound. Shh. See? Soundless mound.
VRified Games.
What's up, player? Yeah. Yeah, living that talking here. I'm until live with Daigo, VRified Games. How we doing, Daigo, my man?
Hey Ed, how's it going?
Alright, homie. So, what's the happy hap? What's the sit rep?
Well, okay, if you watched our most recent video on Zombies Ate My Neighbors VR on standalone.
Man, that is a mouthful.
Oh, yeah, it is. Well, you know we've gone down the rabbit hole of trying to get Doom mods up and running in 6DOF VR on our standalone devices to varying degrees of success, and today is no exception. I found another, what I would consider a hidden gem. Obviously, if you're in the Doom modding community, you will know all of this already. This is not a surprise to you, but for those in the VR community, it might very well be. But there are so many diamonds in the rough here, guys, so many hidden gems within existing Doom mods that run brilliantly with Questy Doom. Now, if you load this up for yourselves, and the link will be in the description, and you find that it's very, very dark, well, that is because for performance issues, Questy Doom has some Z-Doom options switched off. So if you just hit the options button, you will see Z-Doom options. Well, you see a whole host of options, but one of the first you should see at the top is Z-Doom. So go into your Z-Doom options, and you'll see something saying OpenGL lighting, something to that effect. Now, this is toggled off for performance, and in many cases you would not need it. However, in this particular case you do need that toggled on, so that would be the only major stumbling block between this mod and other mods we have tried to date. Now, there are other mods that flat out don't work, but this one works perfectly. And aside from some FPS dips because of the lighting, it's very, very playable.
Alright, so what are we playing, man?
Well, essentially what this is, it's a Silent Hill fan game. That is what it is. It's an original story set in an original universe with many, many similarities to Silent Hill. Now, they don't outright call it Silent Hill, but come on. Soundless mound, Silent Hill, yeah, doesn't take a genius. Now, I can only assume that was done to avoid any sort of legal action from Konami, but yeah, it's a very, very cool little mod. You wake up in an apartment building, you have no idea how you got there. It's very reminiscent of the apartments in Silent Hill 2. It also kind of reminds me of Organ Quarter, that VR game, which in itself has a huge homage and owes a lot to Silent Hill. Organ Quarter does. Very reminiscent of those two games. Basically, you wake up in this apartment building, no idea how you got there, and you got to find your way out. Now, it has all the staples of survival horror. You know, you've got item management, you've got limited resources, puzzles. Backtracking, fetch quests, all that kind of good stuff. It's all there, it's all present, all correct. It uses Silent Hill sound effects, it uses items. It's more focused on melee rather than firearms, although firearms are there. It's a lot of fun to be had with this. So, guys, yeah, it's one of those I would recommend you try out at least. Especially if you're a survival horror fan, Silent Hill fan, you might get a kick out of this, especially in 6DOF motion controlled VR on your standalone device. Incidentally, it can also be played on your PC with PC VR. If you want to know how to do that, watch our previous video, link will be in the description, with a guide on how to kind of set up Doom mods within Questy Doom. And once again, thank you to Baggy G and Team Beef for indeed making that possible that we can enjoy this today. So okay, I'm going to leave it there. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any comments, any queries, any suggestions, leave them down below. If there's any games you'd like us to VRify, please let me know. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
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 Alright. Guess that'll do it. VRified Games out.
Yeah. VRified Games out of control with this madness. This is the third video in 18 hours. Need sleep, man. Need sleep. Son bitch.